are literally cut. Guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Smiles with Aura and I am Aura, duh. So I know it's been so long since I last spoke to you guys. Yeah, life has been lifing, but I'm back, I'm better, and yeah. So in today's video I wanted to tell you guys about money mindsets, basically like money habits that are keeping you broke. Yep, that are keeping you broke as a student in your 20s, in the young adult phase. So I just wanted to give you guys some tips or make you guys aware so that you can actually change these things about yourself. And yeah, I'm also changing these things about myself because I've been making some bad money decisions and I need to change because growing up I was never taught about money management. I want to put my family out there, but living paycheck to paycheck is a thing. So I actually want to change that about myself. I don't want to be living allowance to allowance. No, I want to be saving money, I want to be investing money, and I want to see my money grow. You get me? Okay, so the number one thing that is keeping you broke is buying takeaways. Yep, I said it. Shoot the messenger. I said it. Buying takeaways. I don't even have to say much about it because you guys know you're not supposed to buy takeaways every day. And I used to be that person. I would buy takeaways and just have that for lunch or dinner or whatever and be yeah, I'm satisfied. But in reality, that amount accumulates because you're thinking, oh, I'm just spending 30 rand on a Roman's pizza. What's 30 rand, you know? And then over time it accumulates because you're just spending recklessly without even realizing hey, you're spending way much than you anticipated. So instead of just buying takeaways randomly every day, without reason, I think the best way to approach it would be to maybe buy once a week. So once a week you would set out your budget to be maybe 50 rand. Yeah, 50 rand for takeaways only. So once a week you just buy something nice for yourself. That's it. I'm not going to overspend, so I would set a budget for that week. So this week I'm only spending 50 rand, next week 50 rand. Actually just keep it consistent and then divide amongst the week. So maybe having a budget of 200 or maybe 400 if you're pushing it for takeaways, right? For takeaways. Which brings me on to my next point. The money habit that is keeping you broke is not having a budget. Yes, you heard me right, Felicia. I'm joking. So one of the other reasons that were keeping me broke is not having a budget. I would just spend my money wherever because I had it and I wasn't necessarily allocating how much this needs, how much that needs, how much this, what transport, groceries and whatnot. I was literally just tapping. I was just spending. I wanted that, I got it. I wanted to go wherever, I took an Uber. And that is not good because when you budget, it's almost as if though you know where your money's going, you know how much you have left, you know if you're living according to your means, if you're living under or above, and then you can really track where you can cut down, where you can invest and actually save a lot of money. If you guys want a template on how to not a template. If you guys want a video on how to create your own budget using spreadsheets, let me know and I'll make a video on that for you guys. But yeah, which brings me on to my next point. Another money habit that was also keeping me broke was spending money on things that did not matter. So for instance, instead of taking an Uber, you could take a bus, a taxi even. So I prefer the bus because there's much more space to breathe. Like, we're not all squashed up, but I do get the convenience of the Uber. Like, Ubers, you can use them like only in dire situations where you actually need the Uber, you know. And I know that the bus here in Gauteng, the Gautrain buses, they only work from Monday to Friday. So for instance, I go to Korean language class, and going to like Waterkloof is like 20 rand on bus. Yep, 20 rand, just 20 rand on bus. And then coming back is also 20 rand. But taking an Uber to class, like just an Uber to class, is like 40 something rand. You see, you're actually dividing your spendings by half. You are literally cutting your spending money by half. Yeah, that's one of the things that were keeping me broke, spending unnecessary money on Ubers. And Ubers have this thing, like, guys, why don't we talk about this? Ubers have this thing where like you request the ride, it's 30 rand, right? On your side it's 30 rand, and then jiggy the Uber's like, you owe me like 50 rand. What? How did we get there? How that time you only have 30 rand on you? What must happen now? And half of the time they want you to like make an immediate payment right there on the spot, and they want you to make like an immediate payment now to their bank account. Now you're paying double what you initially wanted to pay. Like, now they're putting you out of budget. I know, like, I've had this done to me once, I think once, twice, and I was like, huh? Like, that day I was so mad because that time I'm going to Mainland. Mainland is already expensive as it is on Uber. Now he's making me pay almost as double the amount that I initially wanted to pay. But anyways, let's move on from that. Another money habit that's keeping you broke is that you value pleasure over purpose. Okay, you value pleasure over purpose, and yeah, you value pleasure over purpose, not differentiating up between your needs and your wants. Pleasure is anything for you, princess. Like, pleasure is princess treatment, but purpose is actually a plan. Purpose is saying, hey, I need to get 1, 2, 3 in order. Like, I need to get my ducks in order. And I think the way that you guys can combat that is by actually prioritizing your needs first. See what your needs are, see how much those needs cost, and then if there happens to be like a little spending money, by all means spoil yourself, because you do deserve it. But don't make it a toxic trade where you're like, you didn't even plan for this, you're in the mall with your friend, you're actually just there to like help her out. Now you're in the mall and then you see something nice like a donut or whatever, and you're like, anything for you, princess, anything for you. And then you tap, and then later on you realize, actually I shouldn't have bought that donut. That donut was a bad money habit, bad money spending habit. So if you like if you try to prioritize pleasure instead of if you try to prioritize purpose instead of pleasure, I'm sure you're gonna save a lot of money that you can actually use for the things that it's intended for. Which brings me on to my last but not least point of money habits that are keeping you broke, is that you don't have a side hustle or a second stream of income. I'm only saying second because I know most of us watching this are students. So our main source of income comes from our parents, right? And it's our allowance, right? And it's very limited, right? So having like a second stream of income will do you wonders. Let me tell you, like, it may not be a lot in the beginning phases, but once you get the hang of it, you're gonna see that, hey, I can actually save this money that I'm making on the side into something else. You can even like invest it again into that business. Maybe that business will help you, like that will be your business after you graduate. That will be like your main side hustle, you know? So getting a side hustle will do wonders for you. Like it will do one. Ask me. Um, I'm joking. Don't ask me. But I do actually have two online stores. Well, they're not online, but they're on Instagram. So let's call them Instagram boutiques. So one of them is called Aura's Outlet, and it's more of a it's more of a malicious shop where I sell like aesthetically pleasing goods. So your metal straws, your glass straws, your fancy cups. I'm even trying to expand into water bottles because I see like everybody's like into that right now, so I might expand into that. And then the second one is called Candy Buffet. Candy Buffet is temporarily closed because I haven't worked out a proper way to sustain it, but I do know that people really enjoy it. Like it's one of my most success business, but I just had to close it down to like just rethink a few things. But yeah, if you guys ever want a side hustle video, let me know in the comments down below, like the whole process, business. And yeah, and if you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Yeah, thumbs up. Come on, come on. Yeah, I'm waiting. Thank you. Thank you so much. And that's all for this video. I hope to see you guys in the next. Like I was saying, I won't be gone for too long. So hit that subscribe button and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Did you guys miss me?